Hello and welcome to Juice with Justin. Recovery. How do? Some random thoughts on recovery. Recovery is what your body does after it trains, after it exercises, after a bout of exertion. Recovery is actually where we get all our gains, where we get all our progress. That's where our body builds back broken muscles, tissues, ligaments, and hopefully builds it back stronger. The number one thing you can do, well actually it's more like 1A and 1B, and they go hand in hand, that you can do for your recovery is to get good and adequate sleep and be on point with your nutrition. There's something called the Pareto Principle, and what it states is that 80% of your results come from 20% of your actions. Sleep and nutrition is the 20% that you can do to yield the 80% results. When it comes to exercise and recovery, our body's central nervous system kind of has two different systems. We've got the sympathetic nervous system and the parasympathetic nervous system. The sympathetic nervous system is one that we associate with fight or flight. The sympathetic nervous system is likely going to be the one active when we're working out, we're getting adrenaline, we're pushing weights, jumping, sprinting, etc. The parasympathetic nervous system is our body's recovery system. The best recovery methods for you are going to be the things that get your body into its parasympathetic state, its recovery state, its relaxed state. I like to break down recovery methods into two different categories. We got active and passive recovery modalities. Active would be things like a light pool workout, a light exercise bike workout, foam rolling, stretching, etc. Passive recovery modalities are going to be things that you're not as involved in. Think of things like massage, acupuncture, dry needling, cupping, stim, hot-cold therapy. The best recovery for you is going to be what active or passive recovery modality puts you in the best relaxed recovery parasympathetic state. For example, one might think getting a massage is a great recovery tool. But if you're a person that hates to be touched, well, when you're getting that massage, you're going to get all jacked up. You aren't going to be in this optimal relaxed parasympathetic state. You actually might be in a sympathetic state where you're in fight or flight response. Therefore, you're not going to be recovering. I myself have experimented with probably all types of recovery methods. The things that I find through trial and error and over time that have worked best for me are massage, because I can really just shut off. I can even put like an iPad underneath the massage table and watch a game. I don't have to do anything, and I usually always feel good after. Another one that I really enjoy is hot and cold therapy, going in an ice bath and then going in a hot tub. I actually prefer the cold therapy more. Maybe it's because I live in a hot climate. I usually feel really refreshed after, and I find that the hot cold therapy really helps me sleep at night. So that plays into the 1A, 1B part of recovery. The last thing that I find really works well for me is dynamic movement, dynamic stretches, dynamic exercises in a cold pool. I used to play back-to-back basketball on Saturdays and Sundays. We'd do like a pickup game on Saturday, and then I'd have a league game on Sunday. Usually Sunday morning, I'd be quite tight and stiff. First thing that I would do is jump in the pool, do some dynamic stretches, some dynamic movements, go up and down for 5 or 10 minutes, and I'd usually feel pretty good and ready to go for my game that afternoon. That's what worked for me. You'll need to find what works for you. What is your best and optimal active or passive strategy when it comes to recovery? Outside of that, take care of your sleep and nutrition, and you're going to be on the right path. Thanks for joining this episode of Juice with Justin.